Good morning, students. This is Deepika Lona, your IT teacher from Cambridge International School, the SUA. I'm once again with you with a new tutorial. So let's start with today's class. As you know, we have started with the unit 11 database development, and session 3 and session 7 we are going through. So today also we will continue with the same unit and same session. So let's start. We discussed about DML commands in the last tutorial, in which we discussed about insert and select statement. As you know now that insert command is used to insert a record in your table. So here the way we can write code to insert a row into your table. Next we discussed about select command, which is used to retrieve some set of records or rows from a table. So we use select star from employee, and then whichever record we have stored in the employee table, they will be displayed in front of us. In today's lesson we will know more about select statement, and further we will learn or we will discuss about delete command and update command. As you know, using the select command you can retrieve the records from a table in a database. Now just think that you want to retrieve the records from a table, but you do not want to retrieve all the records from a table. Here we have the record of employee, where we have employee ID, employee name, age, city, phone number. Now, here we have only 4 employees, so we can easily retrieve the records. But if you have thousands of records and you want to retrieve or you want to access only 1 or 2 records from that set of records, or if you want to retrieve a record on the basis of some specific condition, then how will you retrieve it? Yes, you will use the select command to retrieve the record, but for that we need to use some clauses. Clause is used to specify some search condition, like if you want to search a record where age of the person is less than 28, or if you want to retrieve the record where the students have scored only 70% marks or above 70% marks, because in a class it is not like that all the students have scored 70% marks or all the students have scored more than 70. There may be some students who have scored less than 70 or more than 70. So we have to apply some search conditions. So for that we use the where clause. Now, where clause will actually specify the condition that which record, or on the condition you want to retrieve the record. So how we will write the code for this? Yes, it will be used with the select statement. So first you will write the select star from employee, then where employee ID is equal to E002. Now, what does it mean? That we want to retrieve the records from employee table, but not all the records of the employee table. We just want to retrieve or access the record of the employee whose employee ID is E002. So here we go, that how the result of this statement will appear, that you will retrieve the record of the employee of an employee whose employee ID is E002. So that is the use of where clause. Next, if we want to retrieve the records from a table in database in a specific order, then the clause which will be used here, that will be order by clause. This order by clause arranges your records in a table in two ways. First is ascending order, that is smallest to largest, and next descending order, that is largest to smallest. Now, when you use order by clause, then you can use these two options. But by default, all your records in a table in database will be arranged in ascending order. It means if you don't use order by clause, then automatically they will be arranged in ascending order. Now, if we have to arrange it in descending order, then How to write the code for this? Let's see. First of all, write select command star from employee order by employee id descending DSC, that is descending semicolon. Now what does it mean? That you want to retrieve the records from employee table using select command, but employee ID should be arranged in descending order. So before we arrange it in descending order, your table will be displayed like this. Like it will not be displayed to you, but in database it will be stored in this way or some other way, but you want to arrange it in descending order. Now once this command will execute, the result will be this, that all the records of the table will be arranged in ascending order of employee id. Rest of the records or rest of the data will automatically be sorted or arranged. Now instead of employee id, if you want to arrange it in some other using some other field, then again you will use the select statement. Let's select star from employee order by age descending, then semicolon. Now the result you will get after executing this command will be this. So age is, the first age is 31, 29, 28, 26. You can see now it is not arranged as per employee id, now it is arranged as per age. So this is the use of where and order by clause, which is used with the select statement. Next we have delete command. Delete command you use when you want to delete some records or rows from a database. So first of all, let's see how to write the syntax for this. You will use or write delete from, then mention the table name. Table name will specify from which table you want to delete the record. Then where clause. Where clause will specify the condition. That what is the condition when you want to delete a record, whether you want to delete some specific records on the basis of some age, some id, whatever the condition you want to specify, you will specify here. Now we take the same table, employee table, where we have all the records stored in this table: employee id, employee name, age, city, phone number. Now for example, I want to delete the record of employee E003 as he has left the job and he is not working in the organization anymore. So how will I write the command delete from name of the table employee, then where. Now condition is employee id is equal to E003 semicolon. Now the result which will I retrieve, that will be this. The record of employee E003 will be deleted from the database. Similarly, you can choose like city also, but as we have discussed the concept of primary key, if you will choose city, then it will delete all the records which are having the same city. Like if you see this example, then E001 and E004 both are having city Jaipur. Then you cannot use this field to delete a specific record, because all the records of the employee who belongs to city Jaipur will be deleted from the database. So this is what we use, this is what how we use the delete command. Next we have update command. Update command is used to modify the existing records. See, remember, it is used to modify the records, not the column name, not the field name. That is the difference between alter and update command. Don't get confused between both the commands. So update command will be used to change or modify the records. If you want to modify the value, suppose if you want to change the address of a person in a field address, if you want to change the id of a person, then you will change the id of that person, not the field name. That if, as we are taking the example employee id is E001, now you do not want to give E001 employee id, Then if you want to change it from E001 to E011, so you are changing the records, modifying the records, not the fields. That is very important to remember. Now first of all, we see the syntax, how to write the code for update, sorry, syntax for the update command. First of all, you will write update, then you will write table name, whichever table you want to modify must be specified. Set what you want to change, column 1, then what should be the value in that column, then column 2 and the value you want to modify in that column, so on. If you want to modify more set of columns, you can do. Then you have to specify the where clause, where condition. Now you will specify the condition with where clause. If you know how to write the syntax, it will be easy to write the command. So update, then table name, then set. Set is a keyword. What you have to modify, set will set, or set will specify what you want to modify. In column 1 you want to change the value 1. Column name will be the name of the column. Suppose name of the column is city and the value which you want to change. And then column 2, it can be age. Then name of the column will be age and the value whatever age you want to modify. Now for which record you want to change it, because there will be many records. Now you do not want to specify, or you do not want to modify all the records, and if you want to modify all the records, then you have to use multiple update commands, or we can say multiple statements you have to write. But if you want a specific record to modify, then you will use where clause. Where clause with the condition. For example, if we take the student ID, we can take student roll number, employee code, employee ID. Let's try to understand it with the help of an example. As we have a table employee and I want to modify the records of this table. For example, I want to change, or I want to modify the city and phone number details of the employee with employee ID E001. Let's see how to write the code for this. We will write update table name employee and set city is equal to Gujarat, phone number is equal to 8123466725, where employee ID is equal to E001, then semicolon. So here we want to change, or we want to modify the records of employee table. We want to modify the city as Gujarat and phone number as given for the employee ID E001. Let's see what will be the output for this. So earlier we were having table with the employee code E001, city Jaipur, and phone number 9877678970. Now once we write the update command, the record will be changed for city and phone number. So this is how we can use the update command to modify the records in a table. This is the last topic of session 3, that is types of DML. So here we have two types of DML commands, that is procedural and non-procedural. In procedural language, the program code is written as a sequence of instructions. User has to specify what to do and also how to do. There will be step-by-step instruction. These instructions are executed in the sequential order, in a proper sequence. And such instructions are written to solve some specific problems. The next one is non-procedural language, where user only need to specify that what to do. The user need not to specify that how to perform the task. It involves the development of the functions from other functions to construct more complex functions. Now you will tell whether SQL is a procedural or a non-procedural language. In the next lesson, we will discuss little more about it. So, with this, we have completed with session 3 and session 7 of your unit 11 database development, which is the most important part of this unit. Almost we have completed the all theory part of this unit, and now we will continue with the practical portion. So today we discussed about DML commands, that is select, update and delete command. As well, we have also discussed about the clauses which we can use with these commands, which will be helpful for applying some search conditions. So revise these topics at home, and please make sure to learn, understand everything. In on Saturday you will get a worksheet where you will be asked to uh, complete the assignment for writing the code or finding the errors in the uh, particular statements which will be given to you. So till that time, recap all the topics. Thank you. Have a nice day. Till that time, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.